Okay, before I go any further, I got to tell you, one of the best things I've ever done in the shop since we started the channel, 5-Star Restoration channel, is to mount our 1952 Craftsman Model 5176 Craftsman Vise with the custom brass jaws. Best thing we ever did was mount it to a steel billet. Okay, this billet weighs approximately 25 pounds. We obtained it from a eBay seller. It's a cold steel. Okay, so it's a very low carbon. So tapping it was very, very easy. To accept 3/8 by 16 Allen or hex cap screw. Okay, whatever you want to call it, that's up to you. Okay, we used a 1.5 inch. All right, that screw, this billet is longer than the screw. Okay, so what I'm saying is the other side, the bottom, we tapped. Okay, we tapped it first at the 3/8, and then we tapped it so we can countersink the head. So the head, whoops. Let me grab something here I can hang on to this. Just want to show you what I'm talking about. We tapped it. Okay, you see that? Halfway into the depth or the width of the billet. Okay, so we can countersink these bolts. Now, we had 1.5 inch. What I would recommend you do is get 2 inch or even 2.5. Okay, you could probably do as well, because you could have the bolts, you know, the bolts coming out the top here. That way you wouldn't have to tap the billet as much. We had to tap the billet like quite a bit, as you can see. And so then what we did was on the bottom, we utilized, let me take this bolt out, project I was working on. Make it a little easier to handle. What we did at that point was we glued a piece of diamond plated rubber, 1/8 inch thick rubber mat. Okay, you know, so you can see here is a line in half, because we didn't have a piece that was wide enough. I didn't want to waste, so I made 2 halves to it, glued it to the bottom. Okay, and that's with like a permanent glue. That's not coming off. Okay, all right. So this makes it very grippy on the bench, and this is a fairly, I don't want to say slippery surface, but it's a finished wood. But this does not move. You try to push this, you know, it doesn't move. Okay, which is really, really important. It doesn't really move. I mean, I can get it to move, but I got to put, I don't know, a lot of pressure on it to get it to move. The way we also mounted this, we mounted it so it would be centered, you know, front to rear. Okay, so this is very stable. You know, you're not tipping this over. The weight of this thing, I'm going to get my scale actually. I'll be right back. All right, let's turn the scale on. All right, it's zeroed out. Pounds, ounces. Just wind this in. All right, and we're going to drop that on. All right, as you can see, it's 47 pounds. Okay, Vise and Billet. All right, so it's a nice, solid foundation to be able to have a mobile vise, you know, because a vise, it's like an extra set of hands. You know, you can never have enough, you know, help. But let me just take this off before it blows out the scale. Put this back. All right. Another thing I like about the 5176 with the billet is I don't have to lift weights anymore. I just lift this kind of heavy metal. It's perfect. All right, get huge. Anyway, all right. So if you're looking for a really cool upgrade in your shop, if you're you know, just a hobbyist or whatever the case may be, or especially if you do like what I do with the videos, if you're a creator or whatever you want to call us, you need to, you know, in a lot of cases, move your tools around, you know. I mean, the whole shop, I wish the whole shop looked as nice as this workbench, but it doesn't. So I tend to, you know, if you've been watching our video, you see we got a lot of shots where, you know, the shop looks kind of shabby. And, you know, that's not really, you know, nobody wants to look at that. It's real, but anyway. So we tend to bring the tools to the nice workspace, you know, to the area where we tape, where we I'm not using tape anymore. I said film yesterday. That's pretty funny too. But where we digitally record what we're doing. Yeah. So we just wanted to share this with you. We got this with this video. I wanted to show you how useful it can be to get a little creative. I haven't seen anybody do this yet, so I figured I'd post it. All right, so I'm really hoping to see some videos out there, because I'm subscribed to about 1,000. Seems like it's about 1,000 channels, you know. The bulk of which, of course, are restoration channels, which I love. Love everybody's work that they're doing out there at every level. It's just so cool, so helpful. It's a fantastic community. You know, people I've been talking to online and stuff like that are in the business, or that are doing, you know, videos that are just, you know, similar to restoring, you know, antiques and vintage tools and stuff like that. It's just an awesome community. The people are incredible. Couldn't be nicer. Anywho, so that's it. I just wanted to point that out, and I just wanted to, you know, see if I can make your life easier. And definitely made a big difference in our shop, and it's pretty cool because now we're using the billet mounted 5176 to help us restore our latest project, which is our Parker Vise number 3, or Parker number 3 Vise. Alright, which of course I'm sure you recognize this auger. Alright, being from that. So that's it. And hopefully this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing your videos, and hopefully you've enjoyed this one and some of ours as well. Thanks again, and you guys and girls have a great day.